Okay, yeah, another video. Got this thing together finally. Oh gosh, this is already sold, so yeah. It does have an air leak somewhere, so it's wanting to run, so I'm gonna have to check for that. But other than that, cosmetically, it's not in a bad shape at all. I traded out the old caps for the flip caps. I got a new clutch cover, which is not OEM, it's aftermarket muffler, but it's got the baffle in the back side of it, like the original ones do. Got a hole right here, put a port, opened it up. When it did run, it ran for about 20 seconds, real good. It was idling real good, and then it just started taking off real high, so I shut it off. Yeah, but we'll dig back into it to figure out what's wrong with it. I did get a chain tensioner, clutch cover, exhaust, new inner dog instead of an outer dog. I don't know where to actually find one of those. Other than you know, looking around on the internet and stuff like that. But I might find a set for it. But I think that one looks pretty good on there actually. It is a 394. I couldn't tell you what year it is because the tag does not say anything whatsoever on it. It's gone. I mean, she's a little beat up, but other than that, the cylinder, the piston, everything is in great shape. The tank doesn't leak. Thank God. I might check that tank vent that goes inside the tank itself. That might be what's causing it too. Might be getting a little bit too much air. I might check the carburetor, but that's one of the first things to check. Let's see what else. Check the seals. I do have seals I can put on this thing too. But we'll jump back into this tomorrow. So, yeah. Okay, I've been sitting on this project for a while, just accumulating parts. I wanted to go as far as I possibly could to keep it all OEM. The only OEM part that is not going to be on this saw is a top cover, but I do have one over there soaking in Purple Power. Not took it out to blow it off, clean it or anything like that, just to see what it would look like. It's been over there for 2 weeks soaking, honestly. I've noticed that whenever I do put plastic in a bucket and let it soak for a couple of weeks, it turns out awesome. It's clean, it gives it a little bit of color, but I know that some people like to sand them and try to get the buff look like this back out of it, make it like shiny again, but it's actually really hard than what a lot of people think. I tried it one day. It's not for me. I would rather just go ahead and buy the aftermarket top covers and throw on them. But for this 288, I paid 17 bucks for this top cover, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I bought it from shoot, what is that dude's name? I buy these all the time. I've bought 4 of them so far, and they're pretty good and flexible. They're not real stiff or anything like that. It's not Farm Tech brand, if I had to put it in those words, but I think that it looks pretty good. It does have the notches in there if you want to cut those out, but I'm not going to do that. It does have the summer and winter flap inside of it, so For 17 bucks, you cannot beat that. Oh, the Dukes. This is where I got that from, the Dukes. When I first got this saw, it was stuck. I'm not gonna lie, it took me forever to get the piston out of the jug. But the jug and the piston are in great shape. The only thing that happened is this thing just sit way too long. It's not completely eat up. So, you know, for those that think that this thing looks bad, it's really not. I cleaned all that stuff out. Put new bearings, new seals. Most of all the most of all the stuff that I put in this is actually new. Except the carburetor, I rebuilt it. The kit in it wasn't not that. It was really not that bad. So I just cleaned it, put it back together, and it's in really good shape. Again, the jug itself is in really smooth. It don't have no flaking or anything like that. So if you guys can see, I know it's not going to look the best or anything like that. I cleaned the exhaust port, try to get it as smooth as I could. I've roughed up the intake just to give it some texture. I did rough up the transfers a little bit just to give them texture. I did not port this thing, so I don't want to hear anybody say, "Oh, he ported it." No, I didn't. I let the jug and the case sit in a PB Blaster for like a week straight. And then finally, I got the piston to come up off the jug. Well, take the jug off the piston. Got the piston off. There's no chipping, no flaking, nothing like that. It just looks blemished. It just looks blemished from where it was stuck. This is all smooth. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no scoring, none of that stuff. So the back of it does look like that too. It was worse than this, I promise. I've cleaned it that much. Like I said, most of the stuff, aftermarket seals. The bearings are SKF. But other than that, all is well. Only thing I have to do, I ordered a cable ring, and I'll tell you right now, this was really hard to find. I ordered this from a guy in Greece that I've ordered parts from before because he is a Husqvarna dealer. He is on eBay. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have probably ordered from him before. He does do really good. I got this thing in 7 days, so that's pretty good, honestly. From Greece, that's way across the water, guys. Oh. I just wiped this thing down. I didn't it was in a cardboard envelope, sealed really good. He put some tape over it. I might need to clean that residue off of it. Yeah, I think I will. Awesome. Tell me brake cleaner don't help. All right. Let's go set this bad boy on here. Been working on that truck, man. Tools are scattered everywhere. Pretty good. I'm not going to fire this thing up because I put the moto seal on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till tomorrow to actually fire this thing up. And when you guys see this other side of this video, it'll be dry and everything like that, and I'll just fire it up for you guys. So just wait till tomorrow.